Hi, I'm Michael Butters from the Brisbane Strikers, and you're watching the Hyundai Queensland State League.
Welcome to the Hyundai Queensland State League Highlights Show. Brought to you by Hyundai, Red Rooster and Football Queensland. And first, let's take in some match highlights from the previous week's Round 17 match between NQ Razorbacks and the visiting Whitsunday Miners, courtesy of Rebecca Barr of Win Television.
Not the start the home side wanted, Whitsunday the first to trouble the scorekeeper through a well-weighted Michael Van Mullenbroek header. Still down 1-0 at half-time, the Razorbacks' finals chances were on the line. A loss would see their hopes dashed. Josh Searle nailed a Ramon close cross to square the scores. And with the weight of possession, it seemed only a matter of time before the Pigs prevailed again. Despite a bevy of chances, the home side couldn't capitalise.
We seem to control the ball, we seem to have the game in our grasp, but we just can't deliver the killer blow. And I've tried a lot of different things and I'm running out of answers, so it's a little bit frustrating at the moment for all.
We knew they'd have a lot of possession and, their home ground, and we knew we had to defend well for 90 minutes, and we just had the one lapse.
The scoreline still 1-1 at full time. The draw sees the Razorbacks slip to 6th, 5 points adrift of 4th placed Redlands. They'll need to win all of their last 5 games to earn a finals berth.
It makes the task even harder. I don't think that we will give up, obviously, until it's mathematically impossible, but it's more the disappointment and the frustration for the players.
The Pigs play last placed Bundaberg this weekend, while the Miners take on Far North Queensland. Rebecca Barr, Win News.
And some edited highlights from Round 17 also available. The match in Mareeba between the FNQ Bulls and Olympic FC.
It's not often a team scores 4 goals and loses, but this clash had plenty of twists and turns. The Bulls scored the game's first 2 goals before Olympic slammed home 5 unanswered goals. FNQ made a late surge. First, George Karoma found the back of the net. Then Stephen Cater lifted the Mareeba crowd with a gallant effort. The Bulls had a final chance to steal a draw, but missed opportunities again plagued them.
We came back, we were fighting the whole time, which was a little bit different towards the end of last week. That just shows you have a little bit of fight and a little bit of belief.
And our extended Round 18 match highlights come to you from Goodwin Park in Brisbane, where the table-topping Olympic FC met their biggest rivals, the Brisbane Strikers. Olympic went into this match with an 8-point lead over Strikers, knowing that a win here could almost certainly seal top spot. They have only dropped 4 points this year and defeated Strikers in the first match between these two sides. Strikers had been affected by numerous suspensions and injuries for this weekend, but still fielded a competitive side, which coach Stu McLaren was convinced could match Olympic. Referee for the evening was Peter Green, and he got proceedings underway. The action started very early, and a free kick fell to the feet of Andrew Orr. However, the Strikers hit back, and a long cross from Jonty Richter found the head of the advancing Michael Butters. It took a great save by Matt Ham to deny him. On 18 minutes, Strikers forward Steve Unsworth won the ball and played a well-timed through ball to Chris DeCipio. DeCipio hit a spectacular shot that flew into the back of the net. DeCipio with a great run onto the through ball and an explosive finish. 6 minutes later, John Costello sent over a high free kick, expertly flicked on by Unsworth into the path of Michael Butters. He calmly lobbed the ball over Matt Ham into the corner of the goal. Strikers doubling their lead with a composed and precise finish from Butters. A free kick from CO floated across the 6-yard box. Andrew Orr gained possession and dribbled back towards the edge of the penalty area, but was clipped by Steve Unsworth. Referee Peter Green in no doubt and awarded a penalty. James Meyer stepped up to take the penalty against Gerard Tyson. Tyson picked the right way and dived to easily save. Not the best penalty take, and Strikers were glad for Tyson to pick correctly. It was almost 3-0 a minute later after a defensive mix-up. Ham and Nick Hume getting themselves into a real mess under pressure from Unsworth, but fortunately the ball rolled wide. Half-time saw a confident Strikers side head to the sheds with a 2-goal buffer in this match of the round. Olympic made a half-time substitution, replacing left-back Shane Robinson with Shane Coffey, in the hope of finding a goal. Plenty of great build-up and goal-mouth action as the half progressed. Firstly, debutant Callum Hare had a chance for the Strikers, taking one touch and getting a shot away despite pressure from an Olympic defender. Then Hume passed to Brad Lacey, who found Andrew Orr. Orr sent the ball into the box to sub Shane Coffey, who snatched at the chance. Another CO free kick for Olympic kept up the pressure. Tyson able to punch away to safety. For Strikers, the energetic Chris DeCipio was having a blinder. He chased down the long clearance from Costello, pressuring Cameron Draper and Nick Hume, winning the ball. With great anticipation, he slid a shot past Ham in the Olympic goal, the ball rolling over the line, despite a desperate attempted clearance from Draper. All credit to DeCipio, who refused to be denied, and getting his team a 3-goal cushion. Only a minute later, DeCipio was again in the action, finding the marauding Butters, who made a run for the near post. He cut the ball back towards a teammate in the box, but the ball was cut out by a retreating defender. Richter was also dangerous, and his cross from the left set up substitute Gareth Musson, who nearly made an immediate impact. But Olympic didn't give up the fight. From one of CO's free kicks, sub Chris Kosianis crossed the ball. Strikers cleared only as far as James Meyer, who hit a low shot through the crowd of players, and Tyson saw the ball fall from his grasp and trickle across the goal line. Not one that Tyson will want to see too often. 3-1, and with 20 minutes remaining. CO found himself outmanoeuvred by Strikers sub Regan Alder. Alder raced into the penalty box and forced a superb save from Ham. Strikers continued to thwart every Olympic chance. Here a shot from Chris Hagel was bravely blocked by captain Matt Smith. Referee Peter Green finally blew time on a superb match with Strikers in front, 3-1. And afterwards we briefly spoke to both coaches to get their views.
Tonight I think the lads thoroughly deserved it. It was a case where it was all or nothing for us in terms of the premiership, and the boys really stood up. Obviously we had some circumstances where we had a few players unavailable to us, but I made it clear to the lads before the game that I still felt that we had as good a team as any other club could put out on the field tonight, and that proved to be the case. I think they were determined. I think they played with quality when it was on. And for a change, I suppose, we took all our chances and we defended desperately, and those were obviously the key differences in the game.
So I think the best team won on the night. They looked as though they actually took the approach that the season was on the line, and it showed. They were over the 90 minutes. They were a better team. I mean, we changed it around a little bit second half to try and get back in the game. We just left the run too late.
And to all the round 18 results. A second-half goal from Michael van Mullenbroek was enough to see Whitsunday Miners narrowly edge out the FNQ Bulls 1-0 in their encounter at Harrop Park. Whilst the Bulls dominated large periods of the game, they didn't produce enough chances to capitalise. The winners Miners' third of the season. A hat-trick from Redland City Devils' Russell Woodruff helped his side to a 6-1 victory over Capricorn Cougars, his second 3-goal haul in 3 weeks. Woodruff is now the leading goal scorer in the Hyundai Queensland State League with 17 goals this year. Devils made their intentions known right from the start with a goal in the 5th minute from Jean-Charles Dubois, and strikes from Graham Fife and Wayne Knipe, in addition to Woodruff's contributions, sealed the win for Peter Bannon's side. Cougars managed a late goal through a penalty taken by Jesse Thompson with 5 minutes to go. NQ Razorbacks produced a 6-goal blitz in the first half of their game against Bundaberg Spirit to win 7-2 in Townsville. Razorback striker David Mays scored a hat-trick in just 10 minutes. Josh Sherrill bagged a brace, while Ramon Close and Sean Burke were also on the score sheet. Spirit's 2 goals came from youngster Mitchell Hancock. Sunshine Coast FC's unbeaten run continued on Sunday when they cruised past Queensland Academy of Sport 6-0. Last season's Golden Boot winner, Sean Blackman, scored 2 first-half goals to send them on their way. Mikhail Listella also grabbed 2, while Michael Gilarakis and Greg Hensley scored 1 each. As you saw, Brisbane Strikers defeated Olympic 3-1 in an entertaining fixture at Goodwin Park. Chris DeCipio scored a double in an impressive performance, while Michael Butters scored the other goal for Stuart McLaren's side. In the 70th minute, James Meyer found